Welcome to Supercoach Jords, and today we will talk about Supercoach. But before that, I'll have a problem. So I went out and dropped 4 grand on this jacket because I went into the season pretty confident, but it doesn't look like the 50 grand will be mine. So I think I've got to start planning for next year because I've got to pay this jacket off. So that's a problem. And I bought it on full price. Like, it's a nice jacket, and I thought, I don't need to buy stuff on sale anymore. You know, you see those, all these people in the supermarket, like, looking through the catalogue, buying shit on sale. I don't want to be one of those people. I want to be able to afford organic food. I want to not look at the price. I don't want to, like, put in unleaded 91. I want premium. So got a bit ahead of myself, so oh well, you learn, I guess. So yeah, anyway, it's like the buy rounds, so halfway through the season I'm gonna say 5 things. That's five things that I learned this season that I'm gonna take into next year. Oh, I've got 4 written here. We'll see if I can come up with a 5th. Anyway, first thing is your rookies and structure. At the start of the season, your starting team, you got to research every single player, I think. Like, every single player. Because it only takes one player, you stuff up, that's a one trade. And that's, like, especially early in the season, where you need to fix up your rookies. I missed out on pretty much all the good rookies. Butler, Houston, Hoskin Elliott, Witts, Petresky, Seaton, probably some more players. Miss out on all those guys, and the first few rounds was just mayhem. So really got to nail your rookies and like pick players with like seasoned bodies. So like not skinny 18-year-olds, unless like you're desperate for rookies. So yeah, definitely research rookies just as much as premiums, because my premiums were good, apart from Hanbury, which he's come good, but I traded him out because I thought he was stuffed, but he wasn't. So yeah, research all your players, especially rookies, because I'm ranked 10k now, but I was ranked 80k because I stuffed up my rookies. By round 3 I had 5 non-playing rookies. Just a disaster. So yeah, it was not good. Okay, another thing I learned is I think we should avoid injury prone players. The exception I think is Adams, because he's turned into like a Nathan Buckley sort of player, like a Scott Penderbury. Doesn't get injured, ultimate professional. His body is just like made for AFL. It's not like glass anymore. So like you look at, like, it's no accident that guys like Jelwood and Dangerfield don't get injured like at all. They do, but they still play because their bodies are just so, like, their preparation is so unbelievably good. And I think Adams is turning into that sort of player. He'll be the next captain of Collingwood. So apart from Adams, look, Beams has been injured, Sandilands has been injured, Rockcliffe has been injured. Murphy was injured, but he played through it. He almost was out for 3 months or something, but it's the same players getting injured again. And even Fife has been poor this season. He's injured. He hasn't been injured yet, but because of his injury last year, he hasn't been performing. Well, likely that's why he hasn't been performing. So we can go without these injury prone players. Even like Nick Rewalt he's 34 now, so yeah, we don't need to pick injury-prone players. I don't think. Adams was the only one really, and look, Higgins is an accident waiting to happen, so I wouldn't bother with Higgins. I think he was out once. So, yeah, we can still avoid injury-prone players, in my opinion. Another thing is, I think we can really use our trades, like a lot. I think this is 3, yeah. Burning your trades. I think it's okay to burn your trades. 30 trades is a lot. The reason why I say this is because this year we were fortunate. We had Sandilands, Whitson, Curvis saved a lot of money in the ruck. These guys are pretty much probably keepers, and although Sandy's out for Sandy's been injured, but we got cover, so it's okay. Sandy was so cheap you had to pick him, even though he's injury prone. So yeah, we can yeah, look, Joel Selwood, Dustin Martin, Josh P. Kennedy. These guys all dropped like to 520k. And these guys are like top 10 mids. Like definitely top 10 mids by the end of the season. So we can sweep on proven premiums. They provide good value, 520. Oh, yeah. They were around 500k. Did I say that? I can't remember. But they were just above 500k. So sweep on them, put them in the team, and then they perform. They always come back. They have a few down weeks and then they perform. Happens every year. So yeah, and then we had like Hibbert in defence. We had a few like Shaw and Howe were really cheap. Simpson, could have picked these guys up. Doherty on the other hand, we had to start with him, but now we know we're going to start with Doherty next year for sure. So yeah, even up forward like Buddy and Tom Lynch were like 400k at like some point. I think Tom Lynch is 430k now. Yeah, he's in my team. He's right in front of me. So yeah, he's definitely that cheap, and Buddy drops really cheap. So you can sweep on these guys, the proven performers. So yeah, sweep on cheap premiums, save money, save trades. Simple. This means you can use more trades to your advantage. The only trade where I got a really expensive player was this week, was Doherty. So I think we have to have him. So that's pretty much it. And then 4, I'm gonna need to think of a 5th. Doesn't matter. Preparation for buys. I think I jumped 7 or 8,000 in the rankings this year in the first buy round because I had 19 players playing. If Sandilands played, I would have had 20. But I over-prepared for the buys, which has gone really well. Because this year, we can take advantage of the round 12 buy, which is the buy where there's 7 games instead of 6, like the usual buy rounds. And we also have can play the China people, the players that played in China. We could also pick those guys. So I prepared really well. I've got plenty of Richmond and Geelong players. I've got 2 China people playing. That came out wrong. But yeah, preparing for these guys. Going more heavy on the round 11 and 12. Like the first 2 buy rounds, going a bit heavier there, and then in round 13, then you can just burn 3 trades. Even this round, I've got 22 playing, and I've traded out 2 round 13 player buys. So I can like prepare for round 13 in round 12, not in the round not like right before round 13. Like I can prepare before round 12. So yeah, summarize, like just prepare for the buys really well. Have 19 or 20, 19 plus playing, not 18. Because 18, maybe someone is a laid out. You're going to be playing crap rookies probably. So prepare for the buys. Because I scored 18,300, I think. No, I wish. 1,830 I scored this week. I thought that wasn't even that good of a score. But I see all these people with like 15 and 1,600 because they sacrificed this round. And now they're like 200, 300 points behind what they could have been. So, prepare for the buys is very important. Take advantage of the players that played in China and take advantage of the buy which has 7 teams playing instead of 6. So, that's my 4 tips. I mean, the 4 things I've learned. I'm not exactly an expert, but I'll rank 10k. I mean, that's like top. I forget it. If you're not first, you're last. So, oh yeah, the 5th tip is don't spend money until you actually have it. Because this is not an investment. This is depreciating. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, don't spend money until you have it. Do research on your rookies, not just as much, but make sure your rookies are, ready for AFL, pretty much. I mean, you can't always be sure, but, okay, let me start again. Don't spend your money unless you have it. Do your research on your rookies. They're very important. We don't need to pick injury-prone players. On Taylor Adams, the exception. Swoop on cheap premiums so you can burn more trades. And prepare for the buys, because that's when you get a massive advantage over everyone else who's stuffing around. So, preparing for the buys, as I said, pick the players playing in China and pick the players that have the shorter buy round. And prepare more for the round 11, the first 2 buy rounds. So you have more time to prepare for the round 13 buy round. That's if that's going to happen next year, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching Supercoach Jords. I have to say my brand name. I guess it's a brand name, but I'm doing marketing degree, so the more you hear my brand name, the more it will occur to you. Sort of. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, Supercoach Jords. That's my name. So, yeah, it's about, anyway, the degree's like mostly about growing your brand. So, just got to mention your brand, Supercoach Jords. Have a good one.